Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Pepsi Cool, and I am back with another banger for you guys. Now, guys, I've done some extensive testing, okay? Some extensive testing, and I think I got the best build possible for the Barbarian. And not just the best build, the most fun build as well. All right, and it can clear players a difficulty. It can do pretty much whatever you want it to do. There's really no content it can't do. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you're trying to do terrorize players a cows, you're probably gonna have a hard time. But I think pretty much everybody has a hard time in there. So let's get into the video, guys. Now, as you can see, guys, I'm absolutely smashing this Player 6 Chaos Sanctuary run right here. Easy peasy, fresh and freezy, guys. Um, I don't know any other barbarian build besides this one that can easily do that. I can do it pretty much the same speed, maybe slightly slow on players 8 difficulty. Here's a players 8 right here, guys. I mean, I'm doing players 7 and 8 the whole time. It's very, very easy, guys. The build is very, very easy. Like I said, I did a lot of testing, and Reaper's Toll for me, guys, is great. It's great, guys. But the problem with it is, my Merc never ever casts the Crepify where I need it, when I need it. With this build, I usually move super duper fast, and so usually what happens is my Merc is just so far behind. Crepify doesn't help me out at all. So I did switch over to using the Pride Rumor. It seemed to just help me out so much better, guys. Uh, you just get so much damage. I mean, 200% damage. I mean, how could that ever be bad, guys? And the best thing about it is I have a level 20 conviction aura, guys. So that means it's I think it's 36 yards. So even if my merc isn't even on my screen, I'm still getting the bonus from it. Like you can see right here, guys, how he just can't keep up with me. I'm just too fast. I kill things before you even get close. And if he does get close, he doesn't cast it to Crepify where I need it. As you can see right there, here are 2 packs. Here's another pack. Boom, boom, boom. He's just walking up. Okay, so um, from my specific build, I do believe that Pride is the best. Now I'm doing a little bit of testing, guys, with the Faith rumored in a Grand Matron, bro. I am trying that out. I think that works very well. And but the problem with it is, guys, I don't have a steel lens yet. The whole point of using the Grand Matron code with a Faith on it for your merc is so you can take off your gloves and put steel rings on. Steel rings gives you like a whole bunch of enhanced damage and has strength on it, which also increases your damage. So that possibly could be slightly better than what I'm running with just a Pride. But like I say, guys, I don't have a steel ring. I actually did have one, but I trashed it, to be honest with you, because I never thought I was gonna make a barbarian. To be honest with you guys, I'm not trying to hate, but man, since I made this build, I've had so much fun, so much fun. And as you can see, guys, I'm just running through the content. Here's some player 8 Act 4 right here, guys. I mean, it's nothing for my character. He just does everything. And as you can see, the Crepify, the Merc never cast the Crepify where I want it. And look how far back he always is. He's just so far back. The only time he catches up is when I have like a really thick pack or some really tanky mobs I have to kill. And then he comes at the last second and he never casts the Crepify. So it's like, what's the point of running Reaper's Code, guys? Now, on most people's Barbarian, I would say run Reaper's Code. But on my Barbarian, he's super fast, kills things super quick. Pride Rumor is just going to be the best for the Merc. I'm just gonna be straight up honest, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the stats, guys. Basically, I have 2 extra points in dexterity, which I don't need to have. But you basically just want to put your dexterity up to where you can just wear your gear. I have actually a 71% chance to hit or 72% chance to hit fail on hell on players A difficulty. So it's just fine. You know what I mean? Like I don't really need to have like an absolute ton of dexterity. Like a lot of people think. A lot of people think, oh, I need to get into the 80% tile to hit fail. No, you don't need all of that. I mean, as you can see, guys, my average chance to hit on players on hell is usually like a 90%. Like I'm hitting everything like 91, 92% of the time. So I just put enough strength into my in my build to just really hit like a truck. I want to hit like a truck. And then after that, I just put everything into vitality. Didn't need to put anything in energy whatsoever. Now while buffed up, my reses are good. I'm just 5 off cold and 5 off poison. Okay, so what I did here with the combat skills, guys, I just put one into everything and then maxed out whirlwind. Okay, we're gonna go into frenzy and why that helps out later. And then I just put one into everything and then maxed out battle orders. Um, I could put some into battle command. Um, I could put some into battle cry. I could put some into shout. I mean, I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the rest of my points. I haven't leveled up yet either, but just max out your battle orders should be good. Now, the combat masteries, guys, I put 1 point into everything. I maxed out sword mastery. And then right now I'm maxing out increased stamina. Now I know what you're saying. Why? Why? Why would you want to max out increased stamina? Well, the thing about increased stamina is it actually gives you every point into it gives you zero point 0.4 seconds of your frenzy. So frenzy normally only lasts about 8 seconds. But right now, as you can see right there, while buffed up, I'm at 13.6 seconds. Um, I need one more point into stamina, and then I'll have a clean 14 seconds on frenzy. Now, 14. Now, with the changes to whirlwind, what happens is you actually get the attack speed and the run speed bonus from frenzy. So the play style, guys, is you just attack 6 times, get your attack speed and movement speed all the way up, and then after that, you just whirlwind everything. And every time you reach a new pack, you just hit frenzy 1 time, and then you whirlwind. Okay, so what I do is I keep my frenzy on my left click and my whirlwind on my right click. I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. It's a pretty easy play style. Whirlwind is absolutely amazing now since they changed it. Because back in the day, it only took bonuses from attack speed from your main hand weapon. Now it helps all of your every piece of gear and also frenzy. It works. It just works so well now. It's the reason why I wanted to make a whirlwind bar. So let's get into the gear actually, right? I mean, that's what y'all want to see, right? So I know a lot of people are gonna say run dual griefs. Now, this is my thing about dual griefs. If you run dual griefs, the only best setup is you have to basically have dual leech rings. Okay, you have to have two of those pretty much, or you just basically die uh, all the time. You basically just die all the time, and you always run out of mana. So it's like there's really no point to running dual briefs. The best thing is run a BOTD, a Breath of the Dying, and a Colossus sword, like I'm running over here, a Colossus blade. Sorry, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're supposed to put it in the axe." Well, the thing is, you don't have enough points for blade mastery and axe mastery. So if you just level up blade mastery and you have an axe of a breath of a dying, what happens is your grief is doing all the damage, and your breath of the dying ain't doing nothing because you didn't put nothing into axe mastery. You don't have enough points. So the only way to actually get enough points is you have to run breath of the dying and a sword. And if you run in a sword, then it gets the bonuses from sword mastery. It's just the best way to do it, guys. Straight up. Not gonna lie to you guys. All right. Also, guys, I mean, Breath of the Titan is just so good. It gives you 15% life stolen per hit. Also gives you 7% mana stolen per hit. I mean, it's just so darn good. Okay, you have to run it in your second hand, not your main hand. Your grief has to be in your main hand, or your damage isn't gonna be correct. Um, I mean, with the combination of these two right here, I never have to use mana potions, nothing. I mean, everything is super duper good, right? Now for the helm, guys, I am running the Ariats with a 4015 jewel in there. Gonna be your bestest slot. I know a lot of people like to run a G face, but if you got an Ariats, guys, run an Ariats, okay? G face ain't doing it, all right? Now, maybe if you want to run Ubers, G face might be a little bit better with that crushing blow or whatever. I think it has crushing blow if I'm not mistaken. I don't feel like looking back at it, but it's gonna be Aries for me, guys. High doors, obviously, guys, in that amulet slot, nothing's gonna be better. 34% deadly strength. I mean, come on. 20% attack speed, 1 to all skills. How could this not be just absolutely amazing? Now I got a Raven Frost ring on for the cannot be frozen. Also giving me a decent amount of attack rating. Gives me a decent amount of dex too and mana. It really just helps y'all in like every single last position, every slot, everything on it just helps you out. It's just really, really good. Now, guys, for the second ring, I'm running the Bull Pathos ring. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh man, what are you doing?" But it's like, bro, we're running a barbarian. Why not run a Bull Kathos? Also, it gives you 1 to all skills, 5% life stolen per hit, and plus 46 life. I mean, it's amazing, bro. I mean, you really do need the life, honestly, with this build because I'm putting so many points into strength. So you don't have like 6,000 life or something. So anytime you can get a little bit of life, it's really gonna be good for you. Now, let me go and buff up real quick so you can kind of see what my life is buffed up. So I'm only level 92 right now, guys. Okay, so don't be adding me talking about you're not super high. So I'm at 3,500, little over 3,500 life, which is enough for me, guys. Uh, it's enough. I mean, when I max out, it's gonna be I think it'll be probably about 3,800, maybe 4,000, depending on what type of masteries I do. Um, I mean shouts that I do, you know. But yeah, that's pretty good for me. I mean, for right now, I mean, like I say, with the breath of the dying, you never die. You literally never die with a breath of the dying. I mean, as long as you're whirlwinding, you cannot die. That's one of the problems with grief. You can't whirlwind forever if you run dual griefs. Not unless you have like the dual brings that are dual leech, and I mean you gotta have like dual leech, um, um, you know, faster cast rate. You gotta have like tri res and all that stuff on them. I mean, if you're gonna run your character like that, you gotta have like 5 millions of freaking forum gold or something like that to get your character like that. This is the best setup uh for like people who don't want to actually spend like a real money on the game. But okay, so also I'm running a fortitude. Now, I know some people are gonna say, well, why are you running a fortitude? Why aren't you running an enigma? Well, as you can see from the video earlier in the video, that my character just moves so fast, I don't really need enigma. Also, I'm running Go Riders, guys. Obviously, I mean, what else could I use? And I'm running Lay of Hands. Okay, now, like I was saying earlier, guys, in the video, I do believe if you run a Faith Grab Matron Bow Mercenary, you can take this Lay of Hands off and you can put a Steel Rings in because you will be reaching the maximum breakpoint for Whirlwind. Now, with this build, guys, I've done the math. Okay, once you attack 6 times to boost your Frenzy up, okay, you have maximum attack speed for Whirlwind. Okay, now I'm also running a Verdungos for the chest. I mean, for the belt. I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, you can run a few other things," but guys, the 10 FHR is so good. Enhanced defense is so good, and also vitality. Remember, I was telling you guys we're not running a ton of vitality, so having vitality is just so helpful. And also the physical damage received reduced by 15%. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing, guys. Okay, absolutely amazing. Now I'm running an Andaro's Visage. I don't have 15 IAS jewel in here, or what is it, a shell rune or something like that. But I am running a Fortitude, and just like my actual character, guys, I should be running a Sacred Armor Fortitude. But the problem is, guys, I cannot find a Sacred Armor to save my life. All right, let's just be honest. And I'm also running a Pride, obviously, for the weapon. Now, you could switch out to Reaper's Toe Thresher every once in a while for like certain scenarios. Like maybe if you're going to fight Bale or something like that, you might want to run the Reaper's Toe over the Pride. But besides fighting Bale, I don't know. Really, there's really no reason to run the Reaper's Toe. Trust me, guys, just run Pride. Pride is just better if you play this build that I'm running. All right. I mean, Pride is just amazing. I mean, look at I got if you got the level 20 concentration aura, all right. If you don't have level 20 concentration aura, it might be better to run Reaper's Toe, but I still doubt it, guys. I mean, because the concentration orange is so good. 200% damage is just so amazing, guys. Is it too good to pass up? Now, also, what I want to mention, guys, is about the fortitude. Okay, and the Enigma. The whole thing, I'm not running Enigma. The only time you really need to run Enigma, guys, is if you're running like Act 3 terror zones, because you know they got the little rivers and stuff you got to jump over all the time and stuff like that. That's really the only time you kind of need to run an Enigma, and you could really just run Leap. I mean, you already have Leap. You have 1 point in Leap already, so might as well just use the Leap. Like I say, you don't really need the Enigma at all, guys. Okay, Fortitude is going to be your best bet. It's going to keep you safe. I mean, what else can I say, guys? I mean, this build is just amazing. It can clear anything in the game. Players Eight. The only time I've ever had any trouble in Players Eight was Players Eight terrorized cows. That's the only time you're gonna have trouble. Okay, I mean, let's be honest. You're gonna be just not really doing much damage to them at all. I mean, I don't even understand how that even worked. I mean, how they have so much life and they cast curses on you, and it's yeah, I mean, terrorized players eight counts is gonna be probably too much for this build. You're not gonna die in there. You just not gonna do much damage. But besides that, guys, you can do anything else players eight. I mean, you can run chaos. You see how I was running the chaos. You see me run Pendle. I mean, you see me. You see me running the bell. What is it? The bell walk or whatever I was doing at the and earlier in the video, I mean, I just clear everything. Clears ain't difficulty, nothing. It's nothing. There's no problem whatsoever, guys. All right. This is the only build I've seen online where people are actually taking advantage of how frenzy work now. A lot of people just run barbarian whirlwind, and they don't even run frenzy. They run something else. So it's like I don't even know why they wouldn't run frenzy. So I had to put this out here, guys, for all you guys out here that always wanted to run a Whirlwind Barbarian on D2R or D2 just a period, but you just never been able to because it just sucked. If it wasn't players one difficulty, you really just couldn't clear it, you know. And to be able to clear players eight difficulty, player seven, player six with little no to no problem, guys, just absolutely amazing to me. I feel really bad that I trashed my steel rings, and I feel really bad that I trashed my dual leech rings that I had before. I mean, I could have definitely used them. I just never thought I was ever gonna. Be honest with you, I just never thought I was gonna ever use a barbarian, man. I mean, I'm just so surprised at how good this build does, and I want everybody to know that barbarian is actually good now. Okay, it's not bad. The clear speed is actually comparable to some of like I'm not gonna say it's a top 3 or 4 build in the game. I mean, it's not a Jabazon. Is not a it's not a Nova Sword. I mean, it's not a Paladin. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's right there, man. I mean, it's not a sin either. So I mean, I'm not gonna say it's in the top 4, but man, it's right there for top 5 or top 6 build in the game now. The way I'm building my character. Um, it's right there, 5 or 6, top 5 or 6 bills, period. That's how I feel. In some situations, it's even better. Like when I'm doing terror zones, I feel like I cleared players 8 terror zones. Like some of the player 8 terror zones faster than I do my Nova Sword. I know that's crazy, but I feel like I kill stuff faster sometimes, and I actually absolutely truck with my Nova Sword. Now I do run a lot of Magic Find. Okay, I do run like depending on the build, I run 300 to like 500 Magic Find. So I'm not like max damage or something like that. But I mean, it's right there, man. It's so close, guys. I mean, trust me, guys. I mean, this build is amazing. As you can see, I'm just running some three 220s and the best as I can 320s. Now, as you can see right here, guys, I'm running my average chance to hit is 71% fail. I think that's amazing. Okay, he's the highest level character in the game. He's level 99. Okay, and I have a 71% chance to hit him with my whirlwind. That's amazing. So for all you people out there trying to say you gotta have a million points into decks, you really don't. You really don't. Okay, what you really need is just enough to wear your gear, and then a ton of points into strength. Okay, just like I got a ton of points in strength. The more strength you have, the more you're gonna truck. And Then after that, after you feel comfortable with the damage, you just put all the rest of it in vitality. And I'm fine where I'm at 30, a little over 3,500. Once I max my character out, it'll probably be 3,800. But with battle orders and battle commands and all that stuff, it'll probably be closer to 4,000. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, I mean, let me know. I know some people are gonna say, "Why didn't you show us your stats?" The reason why I didn't show us the stats, guys, is because my stats are all messed up. I do not know why. It actually says I have no mana on kill, and it only says I have 6% um, life on kill when I have like 18% life on kill with the Ariats, with the Bull Cathos, and with the Breath of the Dying. I have like a ton. So, yeah, guys. Actually, let's just go right here one more time. Let me buff up one more time. Boom, boom. So I can show you guys what my at level 92, guys. I'm only level 92. Let me show you what my battle orders is. Okay, my battle cry is at 16. That's pretty high. Okay, that's 80%. That's defense and 40% less damage. I mean, that's absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, guys, it's like the build just gonna get better and better and better the closer I get to 99. So guys, if you got any let me try this right here. I'm level 16 on battle commands. Uh battle orders 35. Woo, that's super high. So like I say, guys, just hit me up if you have anything to say. If you need any questions or you want to just roll me in the comment section, do what you do, guys. All right. Pepperoni's out. Peace, love, and hair grease.